Hello, hello. Welcome to Monday Night Makeup Fix with Julie. This is the first time that I am actually going to be live streaming on Facebook and on YouTube at the same time. So, if you're not following me on YouTube, I will put the link in the Facebook description here. And if you're on YouTube and you're not following me on Facebook, I will put the link to that in the description as well. I'm also going to put the links to all of the products that I'm going to be using here tonight. So as soon as this is done, go and check out the description of the video. So thank you so much for joining me. And tonight, so normally on Makeup Fix Monday, I talk about my lashes. If you don't know, I also sell Tori Bell Cosmetics, which is a magnetic lash company, and I'm always so thrilled to come on and tell you guys all about the magnetic lashes and how they work with the magnetic liner. Today, however, I'm going to be talking about a company called Beautycounter. So Beautycounter was one of my first ever loves, especially when it comes to clean beauty. They are all about safer skincare. They really are like the pioneer when it came to just cleaning up the whole personal care industry. They're the ones that like really pushed for change, and now there's lots of clean beauty brands out there, which is so exciting. But I am still very much hooked on Beautycounter. I have been for several years, and I still use their products all the time. So I thought I would come on here and show you one of my favorite kits, and then I'm going to add a little bit more to it. So one of my favorite kits is called the Flawless in 5 skincare or cosmetics kit. So I already did my whole skincare routine. I already put a primer on my face. And then what the Flawless in 5 kit is it's just a few quick products, 6 products actually, that are designed to have a quick makeup look for you. So be able to get ready in 5 minutes or less. So that's why it's called Flawless in 5 when you look it up. And when you're on my website, it's so cool because you go in there and it has so many examples of skin tones. You pick the skin tone that goes, best with your skin, and it'll tell you, or it'll help you pick out a foundation. This is our Skin Twin Flawless foundation, and it is amazing. It's buildable coverage, so, it goes on pretty smooth, and then if you want to build it up and add more, you certainly can, but it helps you pick out your perfect shade. We have so many shades to choose from. So you'll definitely get your best one, and then based on it, off of that, then it gives you recommendations for all of the other colors. So you can pick any other color that you want, but it'll recommend based on your skin tone the one that it thinks that you should choose next. So next you pick a concealer. So, and again, it'll recommend the best shade for you. So there's your concealer. Next, you'll pick your brow color. So this is a brow gel. We'll use it. I'll show you how to use that in a minute. This is the mascara. This is a very popular little mascara. It's called Think Big Mascara, and I've seen so many celebrities endorsing this. Like celebrity makeup artists use this all the time. This is a really popular mascara. And then you get this little clutch that you push the button and open it up, and it is a cream blusher. And of course you can change this out, so when you're done with this one, you swap it out and put a different color in here, and then you just always keep this case. And then the last product is a lip gloss, and again, it'll recommend a color for you, but you can pick any color that you want. I am actually going to add on to that because I know my skin. I love our mattifying, this is mattifying powder, but it's like a translucent setting powder. So it looks white, but it goes on translucent, and it just sets everything in. So that is a Flawless in 5 kit. I'm going to add a powder to mine, and let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to grab, this is also a Beautycounter blender, but obviously you can get any kind of blender anywhere. This one is nice because it has the flat edge, but you can use any blender that you want. I'm going to start with this one. I'm going to start with my foundation. And just dab this on my face. And I always tell people the way that I do my makeup might work for me and it might work for you. Give it a try. If you don't love it on you, that's totally fine. Everybody's different. Everybody's face is different. Everybody's preferences are different. So try out what I do, and if it works for you, that's amazing. If it does not, then try something else. Doesn't mean that you're bad at makeup. Doesn't mean that I'm bad at makeup. It just means that you haven't found the right fit for you. But you keep trying, right? So I like a lot of coverage in my foundation. So I do lay mine on a little bit thick. I have some dark spots right here that I am in the process of lightening up. I've been using Beautycounter's Overnight Resurfacing Peel, and it has definitely been helping with those dark spots. I actually also have a vitamin C serum on its way, brightening serum to help with my complexion as well. But I kind of put my foundation on a little bit thick because I like that extra cover. Like I said, this is totally buildable, so you can, once you put it on and it's not enough, you can put more on. It's totally fine. And another cool thing about our foundation, a lot of people that have gotten this from me have said that their skin clears up just from changing out your foundation. Like, not changing your skincare, not changing anything else. Like, if this is the only thing you bought, so many people have told me that their skin ends up looking better and healthier and clearer just from swapping out your foundation. So, something to think about. Okay, so I'm going to add just a little bit of concealer to these dark spots that I told you I had. Happens to be right where my contour line is too. But again, this is just supposed to be meant for a quick 5-minute makeup routine. So I'm just doing a little bit there. I'm gonna blend those in just to cover up a little extra coverage on those dark spots. If you know that you don't really want the coverage in your concealer, then you can totally get like a lighter shade and use it as a highlight. You can get a dark shade and use it as a contour. However you want to. Like I said, when you go through the little quiz, you can pick whatever color you want. It'll suggest a color based on your skin tone, but you pick whatever you want. Okay, so that is it for my face. Quick and easy, right? Now let's do my brows. I'm gonna grab a little mirror here so I can look a little bit closer. And I'm just going to brush it up into my little brow hairs. And don't worry if this looks crazy, we're gonna brush it out, don't worry. I'm just basically laying down the gel right now. So if you do not like a colored gel for your brows, they do have a clear option as well. This one, I believe it's just brown. It's dark brown. And then there's brown, there's lighter colors, obviously for lighter haired people, but there is also a clear. So if you just want to shape your brows, but you don't really want any color added to them, then you can totally just pick the clear one. Now, I take my own little brush here to kind of smooth this out a little bit. So, here we go. Fluff it up a little bit. Fluffy brows are the thing right now. Who knew, right? All this time we spent in our younger years plucking and trying to make these pencil thin little brows, and now fluffy brows are the thing. So let's fluff these babies up. There we go. All right, brows done. Okay, next on the line, gonna do some mascara. Actually, before I do that, let me do the blush because I'm gonna show you a little trick with the blush. So you can 100% just use your fingers with this and dab it on and then blend it in a little bit. I do like using a brush, but I'm gonna do a little something extra here, and I'm gonna add it to my eyelids to do just a little bit of like an eyeshadow look. So I'm going to put it as close to my lash line as possible and then just kind of tap it out to blend it up. I'm going to use a clean finger there to blend it up. And there we go. So now when I do my cheeks, my eyes and my cheeks are going to match. I'm all about having coordinating colors when you're talking about cosmetics, right? I like my eyes and my lips and my cheeks to match, or at least coordinate together well. All right, blend that up. Okay, is that nice? Perfect. Okay, now I'm going to use my brush and do my cheeks. And again, you can totally just dab it on with your finger, just like you did with your eye. I like using my brush, and this is very pigmented, so you only need like a little bit and then brush it out. Blend it out, I guess I should say. There we go. Now I have nice like rosy cheekies. To my nose just a little bit. Alrighty. Now I'm going to do my lashes. And if you've never used a cream blusher on your lips, you can totally do that too. Put it everywhere. Alright, so let's fluff up these lashes a little bit. Like I said, this mascara is very, very popular for a good reason. It's called Think Big, and I've seen it do some amazing things for people's lashes. I have very short, stubby lashes, which is why I'm normally wearing false lashes, because my lashes are pretty like non-existent. Like, look at that, you totally can't see any. I have no lashes, right? But somehow this makes me feel like I have a little bit of lashes. Helps them stand up and stick out. I love it. Look at that. Like, from nothing to, oh my gosh, there's lashes there. Cool, huh? Okay. I like doing my bottom lashes too. Not everybody does that, but I just kind of like wiggle around them to get a little bit of product on them. And then let's do this side. And I'm so careful when I do mascara because I am actually really bad at mascara, and most of the time I get it up on my lid. I'm traditionally very bad at mascara. Like, I have to be really careful when I'm doing this because otherwise I will be a hot mess. I have Q-tips right here at my desk for that very reason, to clean up my mascara mess. But I'm trying to be very careful here for you guys today, so I don't have to do that. Get these little outside corner ones. There we go. Again, from like no lashes to lashes. And I've had this mascara for a while. It probably needs replaced. There we go. Oh my gosh, I almost did it. I almost like made a mess. Okay, I'm done. I'm not touching it no more. Alright, and then last but not least, a lippy. You know what I love about these lippies? For one, it's super high gloss. Look at that. But also, it's not sticky at all. And it lasts for a very long time. So, normally with glosses, anything glossy rubs off, right? Like if you have a matte lipstick or a stain, that will last a lot longer on you, but the second you put a gloss on top of it, it usually rubs off pretty quickly. This one, okay, for one, it just like smells and tastes lovely, but two, it also like stays a lot longer than any other gloss that I put on my lips. I don't know how they do that, but it actually lasts for quite a while. And then yeah, it's like, it's not sticky, it's super moisturizing. I love these glosses. Okay, so that was the whole Flawless in 5 kit. Okay, so 6 products, get ready in 5 minutes. You could totally just put like the few of these things in like a little tiny makeup bag and put them in your car, put them in your purse, and then you're always like ready to go. But like I said, I am not a fan of like the shiny look. I know it's popular, the dewy, healthy glow, but it's not really my thing. So I am taking just a little bit of mattifying powder, just a little bit, and just dabbing it on and setting it in. To me, it just gives like that nice airbrushed look instead of the glossy glowy look. So it's totally personal preference, but I always add this powder to my routine no matter what I'm doing, what kind of look I'm going for. Oops, oh my gosh, good thing you couldn't see that because I totally just put like powder all in my hand. Okay, and if you notice, I'm just like dabbing it into my skin. I'm not trying to waste the products. I'm not like flicking it off or like rubbing it anywhere. I'm just kind of like dabbing, stippling, is that a good word? I'm stippling it into my skin. All right. And that is it. So now I have like a nice matte color instead of the dewy glossy look. Whatever you want, it's totally personal preference. I like the mattified look. So that is the mattifying powder. All right, and that is it. That is your whole Flawless in 5 routine. Isn't that cute? I love it. Okay, so if you're looking for a simple look, you know, something that's not going to take you forever to put on, something that you can just have a couple products in a bag and take with you, then I highly recommend looking up the Flawless in 5. I will post a link to it. And again, it's so easy to pick out your colors and go through. It will suggest everything for you, so you don't have to like be a makeup expert. You don't have to know what color you want, what color's in season. It will tell you what will look best on your skin tone. So again, I'll post a link below, but let me know if you have any questions and I will be happy to answer them. And then one more just little shameless plug. So this is all with my company, Beautycounter, but as I told you, I sell magnetic lashes for a company called Tori Bell, and we are actually having a cover model contest right now. They have a company magazine, and I was one of the finalists to be a cover model, but not just be a cover model, to raise money for the National Breast Cancer Foundation. So we're in the month of October here, and from now until the end of the month, I will be raising money to be donated to the National Breast Cancer Foundation. You can go to my website, you click on my picture for the cover model contest, and every vote is $1. So every $1 that you spend or donate, that will be one vote for me, and whoever gets the most votes or donations is the next cover model. So I'm super excited that I get to be a finalist, and I am super grateful for anybody who wants to make a donation in honor of me getting on the cover, but any donation is absolutely acceptable, and I thank you for anything that you want to give. I will put the link down below. Okay, I think